Hi gorgeous souls, and welcome to our Solar Conversation number 72. My name is Annika. I'm a soul-led healer, a soul-led artist, a witch, spiritual midwife, and I help others living their fullest life and colorful life while doing the same with mine. In my experience, that comes from following that's following your soul in one word. Let's stick with the normal English. Following your soul and the desires and visions and dreams that come up, right? And so today's conversation is like short and sweet because honestly, over there, I made myself a chocolate pudding and my period started today, so all I want to do is cuddle up with that chocolate pudding and dedicate some time to writing. I'm writing my first book at the moment, and it's beautiful and a long process, and I need to make it as enjoyable as possible. So back to our topic today, back to our issue today. At some point, when you have that vision, you have that clarity, and you start doing the steps that come in through guidance, right? You connect to that vision and you go like, okay, so what's my next step? And then you make that step, you do the thing, take the dance class, start the yoga, you paint a painting. Today I had to paint a painting that popped into my head, and I had to write down the poem that came with it and had to post it. I posted it on my personal Facebook and on Instagram. If you want to check out, it's at Annika S. Frey on Instagram. And it was just like this bit that I had to do. So you follow these steps and you go and you normally they lead you to making space in your life. They lead you to decluttering, to really opening up energetic and time and energy spaces. So the steps, you have time and energy to do the steps then. And then new stuff comes in. And then you get into the sticky bit. Your first motivation gets a little bit like calmed down. Because motivation will just get you started. Motivation is not what will pull you through. What will pull you through is the connection to your vision and the constant reconnecting with that vision and recommitting to that vision. And that's the big part. So when you get to that sticky bit where like everywhere opportunities are showing up and you go like, what does lead me to where I want to go, and where do I want to go actually, and does that help or does it not? And like you get kind of like, and then fear kicks in and you freeze up and you feel like I can't do anything right now and I don't want to, and like there's too much going on. That's where we get into the sticky bit. It's almost like you see the vision here, and this is a beautiful visual I learned from Kate Marie O'Brien. Like you see the vision over here, you're over here, and the way there is not a straight line. The way there is, you go into a valley first, and then you slowly come up and a little bit down and a little bit up and a little bit down, and you arrive here, and then you find that this is actually just part of a much bigger vision that comes afterwards. So when you find yourself, not here at the beginning, not up here in like where you want to go, but right here, right down here. Like, can you see my hand? Yeah, you can, right? So you're not here, you're right here. Just before it goes up, or you're even here and it goes down again, right? In the sticky bits, in the valleys, in the dips, in like where it gets messy and frustrating and you are not sure if you can do that, and doubt creeps in and like all these things come up. Then, my love, if you are in that place, then, my love, reconnect to your vision. Get really clear. maybe that vision needs to revisiting. Maybe that vision has changed and you haven't even noticed because you were so concentrated on doing one step and the next step and the next step and the next step, right? So really schedule that in. Like, you will have your own time frame. I know people, like many people, check in once a year with their vision boards around like winter time or around New Year's, right? For me, I check in every 3 to 4 months. Our life moves so quickly, and like I do these steps every single day, and so I get to my points, like where I want to go as well, very quickly. And so I check in every 3 to 4 months. Like, is the vision still aligned with who I am? Have I removed more layers, more patterns, more wounds, more shadows, whatever you want to call them? And have I changed so much that the vision has changed as well? Do I need to adjust it? What is still relevant? What needs to fall away? And then when I have clarified my vision again, when I have reconnected, I recommit. I recommit by putting a stake in the ground. This is another expression from Kate, so I can only say it in her voice. It's like, I'm putting a stake in the ground. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going. And you recommit. You go like, no, this. And I talked to one of my one-to-one clients today about this, and I wanted to share this I wanted to share this with you. I also wanted to share something with you that helped me see this very clearly. What recommitting means, or recommitting means to me. I saw a beautiful talk which was shared by a lovely friend of mine who I have met in an online group. It was a talk by an Olympia winner who was rowing in a rowing club. And they were training to be in the Olympics, and they won gold. They won the gold medal. And when they were asked, like, how did you do it? How did you got so much better in the short time since we saw you the last time? He said the whole team committed just to one thing. They committed to ask themselves if they go to the pub in the evening, will that make the boat go faster? If I drink my smoothie in the morning, will that make the boat go faster? If I nap now instead watching telly, will that make the boat go faster? And so on. And he gave like loads of examples, and so like, this was the only question we asked ourselves with everything we did for the last, I don't know, was it 3 months, 4 months, a year? I forgot the number of the time frame. The big thing is, this is commitment. This is commitment. So you need the clarity of your vision, and when you know what that vision is, in that case, make the boat go faster. You need to ask yourself, with everything you do, with every opportunity that comes in, will that make the boat go faster? Will that bring me closer to my vision? And if it's a no, then you have to set up a boundary. Say like, thank you so much for the opportunity. Really graceful, Thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. At the moment, I choose to not invest my time, my energy, my money into it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. If it's for your vision, yes, go for it. If it will bring you away from your vision, leave it out. Decline gracefully and with gratitude. That's me for today. Now I have my time with my chocolate pudding. Do you want to see it? I made like 2 of these. They're not full, but there it is. And I'm so looking forward to eat that now. So, and then it's time for me to go to bed. If you enjoyed this, if this was helpful, if this was something that you needed to hear, if this came your way in divine timing, and you enjoyed being in my energy, and you enjoyed having this soul conversation where I channel whatever wants to come through on that day, then I invite you to join me in Alive. It's my new program. It starts on the 21st of March, the full moon spring equinox, where we will meet for the first time of 66 meetings. 66 meetings, 66 days. Every single day we will meet from 11 to 11:30 Berlin time to have a live conversation. And you can actually join into the conversation. And I want to hear from you. I want to feel inspired. I want to inspire you. I want to feel connected and mindful, and it's gonna be beautiful. There are already women joining in. I'm working on the offering page. It's not up yet, but if you want to join, if you feel like, yes, I want this in my life, I want beautiful, tuned in, turned on, alive conversations in my life every single day. And if the time doesn't work for you, there will be a replay and a Facebook group where we can continue that beautiful conversation that we have on the day. So if that calls to you and you want in, and you think this is as valuable as €66, which is like €1 per conversation, then private message me and I'll send you a link, or you wait for the offering page. That's okay too. We have another 2 months till this starts. Now, I hear my baby. I think my chocolate pudding has to wait a little bit longer. I wish you a gorgeous rest of your day, whatever time it is. Remember, you're loved, you're guided, you're supported. And if you're in the sticky middle, I'm sending you extra love and light tonight. Take care, my love, and I'll see you for Solar Conversation number 73. Tomorrow.